Okay. On your way home from the movies. Okay, so what's up, y'all? This is the first time that I'm doing live this way. So vertically instead of horizontally. So hopefully things go better. That's really it. I'm not really gonna do too much. Let me just see how this works. Share, mute microphone. What? Oh, I could put filters. Okay. All right. So we're not gonna waste no time. We're about to get this right. So two things I did before I did this was wash my hair, and I put henna in my hair this time around, henna and amla powder, and then some conditioner. And if you're wondering, conditioner, I made it myself. It is not being sold yet on 313 by New, so don't expect it just yet. But I'm actually working on a conditioner for locks that's different than what's on the market. So bear with me, but we're taking the hair down and we're gonna get right. Okay. Whew. How's everybody's day going? Oh my gosh, my hair feels so good. I love a good henna treatment. Should I turn this light on too? Yeah, I'll keep this on. So let's do a quick length check. If you've been here for a while, and I mean a while, like 2022, almost 2 years ago, it'll be, I think, 2 years. When I cut my hair, right? I cut it to like here, and then I cut it again, and a lot of it was like here. It was really right here when I cut my hair 2 years ago. So we're gonna do a quick length check, a length check after all the stress, all the stuff like this. So this is where it's at. Y'all already know I cut my hair, not cut my hair, but I did cut my hair, but you guys know I cut it unevenly. So it still is uneven, of course, that's how it's gonna grow. But I think it's definitely healthier, way healthier, and taken care of. So yes, I'm so afraid though, y'all, um I'm so afraid to put dye on my hair. That's why I will only henna it. So I don't know when I'm gonna dye it. I think I may do it for my 24th birthday, which sounds crazy, but God is good, 24. But for my 24th birthday, I'll probably just dye it all black with some vegan dye. Okay. So first we are going to moisturize, and while I moisturize, I'm gonna talk to y'all because what else? Usually I edit the moisturization part out of my videos, but since we're live and in action and in paction, I gotta do it. Okay. So I'm also filming a short, which I'm gonna start in a little bit. I think I'm gonna just start it now. Hey, thank you so much. How are you? How are you? I think I am gonna start this me, what's that thing called, doing my hair. It's a short. I'm doing a short, so if you guys see me looking up here and it's kind of weird to y'all, but you guys can really get a behind the scenes on what my like locks and everything looks like while I'm doing my hair instead of just, looking at a video. So let's get started. Let me just go ahead. So now that y'all are more up close and personal, we could talk about some things. If y'all want to share some things about what's going on in your life, and we can go from there. Or if y'all want me to start, y'all know I love to chat. If you watch my vlogs, I love to chat. Okay. Or maybe I should show the YouTube short my hair before. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it. I'm recording a YouTube short, and also I want to know, should I should I come to y'all on YouTube live again and when I take these out, or do you guys just want to see it when I post a short? I'm gonna post a short Wednesday, but I'm taking the hair out on Tuesday. So if y'all want to wait, y'all can wait. If not, I'm using to moisturize my hair 313 by New leave-in mist. This has rose water, vegetable glycerin, distilled water, and peppermint and tea tree. I love this because it just activates. Okay, it activates. Like peppermint activates that scalp every single time, but always pair your peppermint with something else. I'm not going to tell you grown folks what to do, but I'm just saying, when you have your peppermint, pair it with something else that's like a hair growth, an oil specifically meant for hair growth or for dandruff or whatever you're going through. Okay, So yeah, I'm just putting this through my hair, y'all, real quick. But what was I gonna say? Maybe I'll just be silent for a little bit. What do y'all think? Silence? I don't usually do live stuff. Like, and here's my problem is I always feel like I have to talk. And I had this friend, yes, I've been making friends. Haha. No, I'm playing. I have a friend and he was saying that he's not an extrovert, but he just can't be silent. Like he doesn't like silence. And I was like, dang, that makes sense because I don't like silence. Like, is that just me? I don't like silence. And I'm starting to notice that a lot. My hair feels so good, y'all. God, it's so good. Okay. I've been noticing that a lot. Like, I really don't like silence. Like, I try to like silence, but I can't. It's just not in me. Win me. Whew, usually I do this up close, but let me just. Jesus, cover me under the blood. Under the blood, me say that under the blood. Jesus, will you cover me under the blood? Under the blood, me say that under the blood. Okay, Jesus, will you cover me under the blood? Yeah, I got that song stuck in my head. So yeah, my friend was telling me that he's not an extrovert, but he doesn't like silence. And I'm like, dang, that makes sense because anytime I'm doing something, I always feel like I need to have a YouTube video on or something like I don't know. So I'm not gonna think too hard into it. This, I'm using my favorite hair oil from 313 by New. I put it in this kind of bottle just because I was running out of bottles. But 313 by New restocks February 23rd at 6 p.m., y'all. And so many people have been contacting me asking for me to save them stuff. And I love y'all. I love y'all so much. But tap in. It's not gonna drop at like 12 in the morning. So it's not like people are gonna be having to wait at their laptops or anything like that. But make sure you sign up for emails because I'm saying it's coming out. It's restocking 6 p.m. because I'm gonna officially announce it on social media at 6 p.m. But I'm probably gonna announce it like 15 minutes earlier on through email. So yeah, if you go to my profile and you go ahead and get right, you can see the link in my bio. Oh my gosh, I vlogged this too. Let me turn this camera off because I'm just filming me doing stuff. But I vlogged this too, but like I said, if you guys have been around, you already know my bleach damage. My locks were so bleach damaged, and you could tell. Let me show you how you could tell. Now that the black is grown out, now this is obviously, like this, you could obviously tell. But let me see something that's a little bit different. I mean, we could bring this out, for example. Look. And you want to know why this looks like this? Because one thing about a locks, this is why I love locks. Your locks will always tell a story. So this right here, if you don't know, the middle of my head used to be bald. Don't even ask why. I like it was so long ago, I can't even tell you. So what happened was what was of this lock was this, which was really thin, right? And so then what happened was I ended up growing out the bald spot in the middle of my head, adding it to this lock, and it ended up getting thicker. But the issue was when I bleached my hair, you could tell the difference between when I added the hair to my lock and when I didn't add the hair to my lock. And so the parts that were the thinnest part of the locks thinned out from the bleach. And if you haven't been around, which I don't know if you guys have been around since then, but I bleached my locks, like specifically in this part of my head, like 2 times in a row. Don't even ask me why. You know when you're going through something, you just do too much? That was me. Like not anymore, thank God. But before, whenever I go through stuff, I would do too much. So I started doing too much and I ended up bleaching right here, just right here, like 3 times because I think it was 2 times, 2 or 3 times. And then what ended up happening is everything, all these locks right here, that's why, look at how my hair is cut. You see how it's like slanted? That's why it's slanted because this was so damaged compared to this, which only got bleached once. And now, because I have more locks on this side than I do on this side, these locks are a lot thinner than this side. That's why this side's longer, because the bleach didn't go to the core like that, because the locks are thicker. So guess what I recently ended up having to do? That's a long story long. But I ended up having to comb out half of one of these locks because they were so freaking thin, y'all. So freaking thin. And I combed it out and I ended up adding it to this lock right here. So you can kind of see it's kind of already locking. I know you see a little gap right here, but it's kind of already locking. And I know this for sure is gonna lock, but bleached hair, it takes a little while to lock. So it's been a journey. I can tell, you can always tell, like, when you're stressed in your locks, you can tell, like, you can always tell. I have one lock right here that's thin in some parts, and I remember when I was stressed. That's why I'm like, your locks tell a story, so act right. Yes. Okay, be real with me now. Where's that flag from? Because I feel like I know. I don't really be knowing my flags. But the color scheme is giving something. Okay, yes. Oh my gosh. One of my other subscribers, I think she said she was on her way from the movies. I don't know if you could see her message, but that's where she's from, I can assume, because that's in her name. That's so cool. Yes, I hope your day's going well though. Okay. Are we in different time zones? Let me know. You know, I'm not well versed, but I'm always down to learn. This is a new formula that I'm testing out for 313 by Nu, which one thing I noticed about it is it moisturizes the hair really well. I don't put it on my scalp because it's filled with oils that I prefer for my shaft, and that's what I really made it for. It smells different, like a calming scent, but I feel like that it's an acquired scent. But one thing I noticed now that I use it, my curls are they're beautiful, okay? And they stay really long. I don't know if I want to put it on the website because I just don't like throwing things. I'm going to keep on trying it for like, how long? I've been using it for 2 months, probably till the end of the summer. And then I'm going to have somebody else try it. Okay. Dang. Y'all are making me want to book a flight. Do you recommend it on Twist because I've got Twist? Okay, so boom. Yes, I feel like mists are good for Twist. Now, the thing is, if your hair's already in Twist and you still want that curl look, you just spray it on your Twist and then wait till it dries. But you could definitely put it on Twist. I feel like, yeah, it's such a good formula that honestly, you don't have, that's not something that you have to be like, oh my gosh, it's gonna cause buildup. I don't want this in my hair. I don't want that in my hair. It's not one of those formulas. It's lightweight. It's a very lightweight moisturizer. So yeah, it's not like mousse textured or whatever. Okay. Whew. Now we're gonna go to the other side. Which, y'all, I remember, look at my new growth. Like, imagine, when I look at my new growth, I'm like, dang, at one point, the hair was up here. Like, that's crazy. Okay. And I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible, y'all, but it's like, you never know. I don't know. That's probably, I feel like that was low-key nail polish, I'm not going to lie, because I've been painting my nails and they've been coming off. Okay. What am I doing? Boom. What am I doing? I really hope this doesn't take a long time. I mean, they're foam rollers. Oh, I meant to show y'all what they look like. But they're foam rollers, so they shouldn't take as long as like pipe cleaners. I would not be doing no pipe cleaners live. We would be sitting here. I remember when my hair was really, really long. Like my hair used to be like right here, my locks. And hey, Yes, my fave. I cannot wait for this restock because I'm gonna be sending you some samples of some stuff that I think you should try, because one thing about you, you're really honest with me. You're really honest with me. So I would definitely love for you to be a part of that process. I've been testing out the formula for 2 years, but I'm only just now ready to get it in motion because it's kind of difficult running a business, y'all. It's a little difficult, but I'm making it happen. Yes, yes, I have to remember. I have to remember. I'm gonna make little samples and get you right, because let me just do my scalp first. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Whew, almost just wasted a bunch of oil, y'all. We would have had a sad day. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. What are y'all doing today? What was the vibe today? I went to church this morning. I'm so glad my church opens at 9 a.m. Not opens at 9 a.m. like it's a retail shop, but the service starts at 9 a.m. Yes, I know. Usually I know your name. My thing is, I'm like, I never say people's name because I'm like, I figure if your name was in your username, you'd want me to say it. But then if it's not in the username, I just don't say it, because I'm like, I don't know how you feel about that. But that's only because I'm really private about certain stuff. So I just assume. Yes, love me some joy every single time. Okay. Boom. But yeah, I love that my church starts service at 9 a.m. because I think it's 9 a.m. and then 11 a.m. And I used to be like, oh, nah, I gotta wake up at 11 a.m. But honestly, it's rarely traffic. So, and my body nowadays just wakes up at 6 a.m., like 6, 7. So I figured I might as well just get up and just go at 9 a.m. If I'm really tired, I'll go at 11 a.m. But I just like starting my day nice and early, getting up, praising the Lord. 1, 2, 3, easy, easy, and get right. Oh, you got Saturday serve? Okay. Yeah, you're quick with it. That's the thing. I love a good 1, 2. Like, serve me the word. I want to hear a good tune or 3. And every time after I get in the car after church, I'll literally talk to God. I'll be like, okay, today in church I learned, because I gotta make sure I really wasn't just sitting there, because I don't really like taking notes. I'm not a note taker. I used to think I was a note taker, but I'm not a note taker. And I used to take notes and be like, never open the notes, never look at the notes. But for real, for real, you're funny. No, for real, I love a good early service every time. Like, it's parking, it's everything. You already know how Atlanta likes to get. If you don't know how Atlanta likes to get, they like to do a lot. Okay, a little too much. So it don't matter who it is. It could be a Sunday. I remember one time I was going to church and Shawty was like, the person was that was helping us park, she was like, hurry up. I'm like, wait, wait a minute. Maybe you need to attend the service with me, because patience. I'm like, maybe we need to go in together real quick and like really figure out what the root of the problem is, because no way you just sat there and yelled at me. No, and I wasn't doing too much. That's the thing. So I'm like, okay, gang. Exactly. I'm like, I don't know, maybe the devil is trying to use you against me or what, but this is not that. And I'm not about to, I don't even get mad at people anymore, because I'm like, I get it, When I didn't know how to control my emotions, it was so easy for me to get out of my body, like, and do too much. So I can only imagine. But don't do too much now. He's still working on me every time. Okay. Y'all, my edges are finally, they've been growing back, but, and that's in Jesus' name, amen, because sometimes I gotta top it off with that, because you never know who's watching and what they're thinking. But finally, the edges are going back. Atlanta will bring you closer to the No, for real. Like, some people, I'm not about to crash out on anybody in the state of Atlanta. I'm not going to crash out on anybody in the state of Atlanta, because if they're from Atlanta, they don't care who's at home, what they got to lose. It's up and it's stuck every single time. I got too much to lose. See, so you're using these terms now. Now, I'm not from Atlanta. I just moved here. So like, driving up 85, if it's that place, if it's that, it's like a bridge, and then you go under the bridge, and it's like the difference between fake Atlanta and real Atlanta. It's like you're entering into real Atlanta, because that's where I come from, fake Atlanta. That's where I live. And then you go right under that bridge into real Atlanta. If that's what you're talking about, yep. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes. We're talking about the same thing. Yes. Okay. Yeah. That's a different story. I'm patient. I'm patient. I got no choice but to be patient, because if I'm not patient, then it's too much road rage. It's too much people going crazy. Okay, so boom, what we're gonna do with this style here, finally, sorry y'all, 21 minutes to moisturize my hair. You gotta do what you gotta do. So boom, today, I don't know if I want to just slap these in my head, or if I want to do something that keeps my hair out my face. And I know what I want to do. I want to do something that keeps my hair out my face. I'm not going to lie. I really do not feel like always tucking the hair behind the ears. So we're going to do a quick one. As quick as it can get. I'm going to try my best. So let me bring y'all up close. And let me turn on this camera, because y'all know I'm filming a short. I'm going to post a poll on my Instagram. I'm going to post a poll on my, what's that thing called? YouTube community, where I talk about whether or not y'all want me to take these out on live Tuesday or not. The thing is, y'all, if you want me to take them out live on Tuesday, I know you guys aren't going to be up. Well, let me stop, because I feel like we got some early birds in the chat. But for the most part, I know that y'all may be waking up by the time I'm like almost done taking them out, because I got to get ready for school in the morning. So let me know if you'd rather me just post a quick one too short, don't play, keep it cute every time, or if you want me to, what's that thing called? Take them out on live. Because I'll post a short again. I'm going to post a short Wednesday. So, and I'm taking these out Tuesday. Okay, boom, look. I'm keeping this all the way. I'm going to bring it back just to give it a layered effect, because this side isn't going to be as puffy as this side, because there's more on this side. So if you get what I'm saying, hopefully y'all understand. Some people don't, some people do. All right, y'all. I'm telling y'all, 6 months ago, this there. Okay, that's what that stress does to you. And you know how you could tell? You can kind of see the difference in the size. Not really. Maybe it wasn't really that. Well, I'm going to show y'all another one. Let me just show y'all it now. Look. You see how this is like way... 313 by New, my favorite hair brand, 313 by New, 313bynu.com. But boom, this is what it looked like. This is stress. When you're stressed, and one thing that stress taught me, y'all, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Because a lot of my stress was because of people that I knew I had no business hanging around, y'all. Not because I was doing what was best for me, and I came around a kerfuffle, but it's sad when it's really your fault. Like that's really sad. It's like, dang, this is my fault. Like I can't even blame it on anybody. That's what the stress was from. Being around people I had no business being around, and putting up with stuff that God was clearly trying to remove me from. So I'm gonna retwist this lightly. I'm keeping these edges out because I'm not trying to snatch out no more edges. We gotta keep it moving. And I'm gonna kind of retwist these two. I think what I'm gonna end up doing is braiding it. I think I'm gonna end up braiding it. Yes, hey, Naye. Oh my gosh, I miss you so much. Oh my gosh, dog. I know I should move on from this because it was high school, but when you left, you and Juliet, when y'all left, I'll never forget that feeling. I think that changed me as a person because I was like really sad. I was really, really sad. Okay. Y'all, okay, this is nail polish. Okay. I need to start getting my nails done, but no, so let's just keep it moving. Budget vibes. But I'm not bringing out no more edges. I'm braiding this. Let's see. Oh, let me see. Jesus, cover me under the blood. Y'all see I'm locked in? Sorry. Once I get to doing the hair, good luck. I'm trying to... Let me see. Okay. You never forget the real ones. I'm telling you, like, y'all were really not one of them in a good way. I was distraught. I think that was the first time people saw me cry. Because I'm like, all my friends, no way, Jose. Okay. Boom, that's a quick one too. I feel like I'm finally doing this right. Because when I did the perm rods, I did perm rods recently. I know y'all already saw my perm rod short, but I did one for a tutorial on YouTube, and I messed it up because of the way that I was braiding it, and I braided it too far back, but I fixed it. If you mess it up, you could dress it up, but it was sad. So I feel like I'm finally braiding these right. But boom, let's just get this. Ooh, it's a lot of hair, y'all. And I'm retwisting my hair, not retwisting, but interlocking my hair next week, or this week coming up. This is next week, but this week coming up, I'm interlocking my hair. Okay, is this good or is this too far back? I feel like this is good right here. Jesus, cover me under the blood, me say that under the blood. Jesus, will you cover me under the blood, me say that under the blood. Okay, y'all. I know I'm really locked in. It's like silence in the chat, but please, if you have anything you want to talk about, anything you want to chat about, anything you want to bring forth to table, I'm always here. I'm trying to think, but there's a lot of things that me and y'all talk about that I definitely want to tap back into and fill y'all in on. So met so many people in my young life, but the mind is staying sharp with some. You got to pay attention to. Okay, not the people lately. They've been saying some words. You just said a word. They've been saying some words to me that I'm like, okay, everything's gonna be okay, Nubia. Like, goodness gracious. What was I gonna say? So, a little update on my journey. When was your last henna? Yes, you missed it. I did it today. I did it right before I got on live because I had a lot. And I think in my recent not henna video, bleach repair video where I told y'all how I actually got rid of the bleach damage. I said I was gonna stop, but I don't think I'm gonna stop until the end of this year because it's just the henna. It's just the color. When the color starts getting out, I'm like, wait, it's not really giving what I want it to give. I sat down to mess with my locks and saw you live, like, oh, I know, I'm trying it this way now, vertically. So let's see how that ends up. But yeah, I just did the henna today. That's funny that you asked that. I love me a good henna. And I did amla powder with it, or amla powder. So the color looks like the henna. But in real life, well, if you see like right here, it looks richer. But I feel like my hair is just different colors. Like the dye job was different colors. Everything was different colors. So I just gotta take it for what it is. I'm not even about to worry about it. But yeah. Let me turn this camera off too. Yeah, boom. So there's a lot of things that I be talking to y'all about that I want to update. I know I keep on saying that, but we're gonna actually do it. So boom. First things first, making friends. Have y'all ever watched that show on Nickelodeon, or I don't know, I think it's Nickelodeon. It's called Making Fiends. And it's about this girl. Her name's Vendetta. And you could, now that I know what vendetta means, it makes sense. But she used to be making monsters, which are called fiends. And then Charlotte was the nice girl. And Charlotte never took anything that Vendetta had against her personal. Like, she never took anything personal. She was really not that serious of a person. And Vendetta never really came around, but she was always making monsters to destroy Charlotte. You could look up Making Fiends on YouTube. Me and my sister, brother used to laugh. But now that I look back, I'm like, dang, like she really didn't really care about what Vendetta had going on. Like Vendetta was trying to be negative. It just teaches you lessons when you get older. Y'all know I like to make it deep. Anyways, boom. So I've been making friends, y'all. Making friends. Nubia is making friends in Jesus' name. Amen. Okay. I've been making friends and good people. Like I'm getting good vibes every single time. And yeah. My only issue is, y'all, I just got an issue with opening up, I think. My mom, she be on the phone. On the phone with me, and she's like, "You're a really soft-hearted person." I'm like, "No, I'm not." And she's like, "Yeah, you think so because you like to act hard." I'm like, "Oh, okay." I don't think so, but okay. Like, I do see it. I see it especially when I'm like around my siblings. Like I definitely have a soft spot for my siblings, and I definitely have a soft spot for anybody who just seems like folks that they see somebody who's a little more quiet, or somebody who is more vulnerable or comes across as weak, and they try to like get one over on them. Like I feel for people like that, and I do stand up for people like that. But in all honesty, y'all, I don't know. Man, she be reading me. My mom be reading. One thing about a mom, they know you. Like, moms know you. It's weird. It's really weird. And I'll never really know what that feels like with somebody unless it's like when I have my child. But she reads me every single time. It never fails. She'll always tell me like, "Yeah, you like to act hard, but I know you have a soft heart and you're very emotional." I'm like, "Okay." Quiet your voice. And I'm not ashamed of being emotional. It's just I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't know. I got a lot of brothers and sisters, so Maybe I just do what I would do for them. Hopefully this works out right. I think it is though. It looks kind of good. So yeah. But I don't know. I'm trying. I'm trying to open up more. But yeah, I've been making friends in school and friends enough to go out and hang out with. We gotta take things day by day. But friends enough to like, oh, wait for me after class or sit next to me or joking and stuff. Oh, yeah, most definitely. And it feels so freaking good, y'all, because that's like a barrier that I've been wanting to break down. And I don't know where it came from, where I was just like, okay, no more friends. Let's stop making friends. I don't know where that came from. And I don't even care to pinpoint. I'm done pinpointing certain things. Okay, I like to keep my peace, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And yeah, but yeah, I got a vlog coming. Should be coming out tomorrow. And I got one of my friends in there that I met and everything like that. So the next goal is to leave the house, okay? Because lately the vibe has been school, church, home, work, schoolwork. I don't even eat out that much anymore. Like I really don't eat out. I've been cooking, like it's really home life. That's what it's giving. This looks so cute. I mean, y'all know I'm filming. Look. Yeah. Multitask. Okay, let me take a video of this. All right. 4 seconds. That's all we need. Yep. So I like college, but I just feel like I'm an old head. Like it's getting old headish, you know? And I think that comes from insecurity because I'm young as can be and it's really not that deep. But sometimes I be feeling like Nubia, like all these people in my classes are like I be seeing my younger self in people. That's really how I get to understand where people are coming from rather than judging them, is realizing that like, oh, this person's like, I remember when I was this age, like I need to act like I'm 23. I've been acting like I'm 23 when I was 19 and now I'm acting like I'm 33. So, y'all see? Then that's that stress every time. You know it's stress when the edges start getting sparse. Okay? I feel like it's medical when the scalp starts getting sparse. When them edges, whew, you gotta take a breath. But yeah, that's the thing. But I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it. And then it's like when I think about going out, y'all, I don't be thinking about like going out to the nearest party only because my mind's not there anymore. Like my mind is not there anymore. So most people, that's where they want to go. And there's nothing wrong with that. I literally don't, I could care less about where folks want to go and what they want to do, especially when I'm not going. But that's just the theme now. So I don't know. Everybody's like freaking already in their careers. I feel like I'm so behind sometimes, y'all. I feel like I'm so behind sometimes, but I don't know. It's nothing. How do I do this in a way that I actually want to do it? See, let me stop talking. That's number one. Real quick, y'all. Talk with me, talk with me. How am I going to do this in a way that... Okay, that's just how it's going to have to go. So yeah, please share your major. I'm marketing major. Marketing, heavy on the advertisement. And I like marketing. Um, I've always liked marketing. Like I feel like I've always been a marketing person, just even before I got to college. My first year, I tried to do nursing. Okay, when you like marketing, yeah, I do marketing. At first, I went when I first my first year of college, I went to do nursing. Listen, if you major in nursing, you're beautiful. You're really saving lives. No, not at HBCU, girl. I stay near HBCU, but it's Georgia State. I'm Georgia State. But yeah, I'm marketing. Yeah. Okay, how do I do this now? I like marketing. I actually like it because I do it. Like I market myself. So now I can put more emphasis on what I actually need to do. Like there's terms for the things that, I do in my day to day and so on and so forth. Dang, my phone's right there and I really need it because I did this in another style and now I wish I knew. Okay, boom. We're going to do this right here. So yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm getting silent because now I'm like actually focused. So if y'all want to go grab some snacks, I'll be here for a little while. Grab me some snacks too. I need to go grocery shopping. And that's the thing too. It's like if it's not a grocery shopping, it's a bill. If it's not a bill, it's something else. That's what be getting me. Like life does not stop. Can't get it. What do you mean? Like what? You be doing your thing though. One thing about you, you be doing your thing. Like I need to I need to spend more than every time I'm proud of little Joss, you're able to braid. Oh my gosh. I you wanna know, I like not just learned, but I learned like 2020. Braiding down, yeah, but braiding on the scalp, I just learned how to do it in 2020. And my mom used to do it. I used to be like, how is she doing that? I used to think it was magic. It is, really. But I don't know. I don't know how to even describe it. You got to just lock in. That's it. You got to lock. No pun intended. You got to lock in when you braid. But I need to actually plan an actual trip to Florida that's longer than a weekend because I've been so busy every single time it comes to me going to Florida that it's always been like, oh, one little weekend. I'm there for one weekend and barely that. Like I had an internship last summer and I had to be home for the internship and I went to Florida for 48 hours. I feel you because one thing about doing your hair, and trying something, it's one thing to do your hair, you already know, like you see I'm flying by doing this, but when you're actually doing your hair and you're trying to learn how to do something, you keep messing up. Oh no. I'm like really quick to just be like, you know what, let's throw in a middle part ponytail, go out vibe. But yeah, every single time I go to Florida, y'all, I be there 3 days, 72 hours, catch a flight and all just because I be wanting to see my family. That's it. And then I rarely get to because I'm busy. So I'll hop on a flight and then that's it. That's it. Hop on a flight and go back home. To see my family, go back home. I will because my friends in Florida do stay close by, but I want to get the chance to like go to cuz I know Tampa done up the score. They done got a whole bunch of stuff going on. So I want to be able to go to like the new stuff in Tampa, like go to your kickboxing class in Jacksonville, like that I would love to do something like that. I know I'll make a fool of myself, but at least it'll be fun. Like at least I'll be having fun, and getting the work in and learning something. And just in case, self-defense vibes, you never know. Getting a good kickbox, period. So that's how I be feeling. I need to actually, this summer, I know I'm gonna be taking summer classes, y'all. Like I said, I'm telling you, it's always something. But I'm ready to, I know, I feel like I can. Like, I feel, my issue is when I try something new, I never think to myself, like, Nubia, you're gonna go in here. It may not be your best, but it's gonna be good. You're gonna get this done. I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, man, I'm about to be the best kickboxer ever. It's too much confidence. It's too much confidence. And that shouldn't be a thing, but it is a thing. That's when it gets into the it gets too much. I'm like, yeah, I think so. I think so, yeah. I just gotta be more willing and able. But I be thinking like, man, when I come out here, they're gonna be asking me to get in the ring and fight with them. They're gonna want to go toe to toe with me. That's how I be thinking. And then I get in there, and I'm lost in the sauce. Oh yeah, heck no, nah. You never tell anybody the secret weapon. Cause then somebody's gonna be like, "Oh, you kickbox, right? Oh, let's go." I'm gonna be like, "Oh, I'm gonna tell them to kick rocks." Okay, I don't really like how this braid looks, but we gotta move on and keep it moving every single time. No, I'm not gonna be in everybody's face about it. I honestly like. I'm excited. Like I'm like really excited. Should I just? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. But I'm excited. That's the thing. But in real life, like that's all in my head. What I tell you about. But in real life, I really want to. Florida really on the map. Yeah, Florida done up the score. I knew when they started tweaking the highways. I knew it was something. I'm like, they're making room. They're making room for whoever and whatever is about to go on. They're making room. So I love me a good Florida trip. But I need to actually go like I'm coming home from college. Cause I just move like I live down. I move like I live down here. Like, oh, I'm just going real quick to, yep. See, you're speaking my language. That's the thing, but in all honesty, you gotta just go out and meet new people because I started attracting energy for who I am because sometimes even the people that you grew up around, it's fun, and it's fun having that nostalgia and everything like that. But sometimes it's like you gotta, I don't know how to describe it. You gotta reach out and find new people, whether it be where you live or whatever. You got to just reach out and find new people because I don't know, it's just good. It's just good. It's good for the soul. It's good for the soul, especially if you're you're always growing, you're always evolving. Like, not everybody's gonna always fit into that. And it's sad because that's one thing I learned so much in 2023 because I'm heavy on the stay around people. Um, Yep, exactly. I was heavy on the hold on as long as I can. Like that was me. I used to be heavy on staying around, overstaying my welcome in people's lives, everything. And they would be on it too, but it's just not it. Exactly. Not and that's the it's the sad part about life, but it's also the beauty because in real life, imagine you're hanging around somebody and you have no business hanging around them and you know, God's been telling you like, okay, you need to let this go, you need to let this go and you're like, "Oh no, I think I'm good. I think I'm going to do my own thing, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. And then you mess around and figure out why they weren't meant to take that next step with you. And it's not to say, and that's the one thing too, because it's not to say like, ooh, you're better than them. Like, no, it's that it doesn't fit. It just doesn't fit. It just doesn't fit. It doesn't fit the trajectory of your life at all. Not like folks are doing drag people into situations they weren't ready for. Yeah. There's that, and then you may hang around people who they move a certain way because their mind's in a different place and you just don't understand them. You just don't understand it. Like to them, you're doing too much, but yup, every single time. If you don't want to let him go, God's gonna remove him. And when God gets to oh, you didn't want to listen, like now I gotta really make it happen. He's not gonna be too silent about it. But that's how it is. Like with people, it's like I used to think to myself, um, when you think of people leaving your life, you're like, oh no, this is gonna be bad. This like we really fell out. Like this is so sad and da 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 da. And it's sad, but the truth is, it's nobody. Nobody's the victim. Nobody's a suspect, unless you really did something wrong. Like unless you were really in the wrong, that's different. But if people just fall out because their ideas don't align, that's your protection. That's how I look at it. It's people I fell out with that I didn't think in a million years that would happen, but in real life, I don't know what my life would look like if they were still here. Like I don't know if I would be sitting on this live right now or even be comfortable like doing certain things, uploading certain videos, starting my business. Like I was so scared because I was so stuck on what the people I used to hang around would think of me if I stepped out of the zone and I did something a little bit different. When in reality, it's like you're you and they're not you. They're not the person that's gonna wake up in one day and be like, huh, I'm glad I started that business. I'm glad I went out my way and did this. You're the one that's gonna wake up and do that. So that's that. And when you're around people who are like, oh my gosh, yeah, I see you doing this. Like, if you need any help, let me know. If you need me to repost, or if you need me to print out some flyers, or you need me to film some content. And I'm only talking about my situation, so fill in the blank with yours. But there's people like that out there. But if you're so scared to meet new people, you won't ever meet them. That's the issue. And so I'm finally running into more people who like to do the things that I do. Film the YouTube videos, make the content, step outside the box, do new things. Like I'm finally running into people like that. And I'm finally running into people who like to go to church, aren't afraid to just talk to me about God, be open about what they're going through, no judgment. People who just really understand, like, okay, life is life. And sometimes life be doing its thing and they don't judge, and people who are just wanting to communicate, and that's the thing. I wasn't always like this, y'all. Like, communication. If somebody would have told me to communicate, I would have said, spell communicate backwards. Okay, that's how I used to be. Ain't no communicate. And you know what? At the time, there were some people that did not align with whatsoever. And they probably had to be like, okay, Nubia, it's not really, it's given stagnant. It goes both ways. There's probably some people who know a version of me that wasn't really trying to hear nothing nobody was saying unless it sounded like what was coming out my mouth too. And it's sad, but it's the truth. And so the good thing about my life is that I know what it's like when the shoes, most of the time, I know what it's like when the shoe's on the other foot. So I don't ever look at anybody a certain way, weird when they do certain stuff, because I remember when I was that person that was like, okay, girl, let's hone it back in. That's the beauty of my life. I can't even have pride. You know, I can't have too much pride or feel like I'm too good to do certain things, because in real life I'm not. You know, I was probably at one point 2 bad decisions away from crashing out. And that's the beauty. So now when I meet new people, I understand, you know, we might can't be friends. We probably can't be friends, but I understand where you're coming from. I'm just coming from somewhere else every time. Oh my gosh, okay. This is the last one we gotta do, and then we're on it like a bonnet. I'm not about to play around. Yeah, that's what I've been on. So I'm finally just meeting the right people, I feel like. Finally. Let me put this in a ponytail. Y'all see, kinda-ish, what it's given. But yeah, and as I get closer to my family, yes, life is a process. Sometimes the process taking a little long. But what's long, you know? What's long when you don't know when it's gonna happen? Long could be 2 more days for me. But when you're living it, it's like, oh, brother, come on. Yeah. Yep. God is good, I'm telling you, because Lord knows what the vibes were. You know, and you know what? I'm so glad too, is that because I have a YouTube channel. I've had my YouTube channel for a while, but those times when I was inconsistent, I mean, I'm so glad I wasn't consistent, y'all, because I would have been on here talking too much about nothing. I probably would have been on here ranting. I'm telling you, okay? Like, I would have been on here, okay, this is good. This is good, because what's going to end up happening is it's going to be curly enough that it's still out my face, but not too much. So this is what it looks like. Let me show my camera real quick what it looks like. Y'all know we gotta multitask. I don't really like multitasking, but yeah. But let me tell y'all, if I would have I probably would have been known for all the wrong things, just being angry all the time, because there's so many things that happened while I was consistent that I could have easily got on the camera and talked to y'all about angry. And Joy, you would have DM'd me talking about I think you need to chill. I think we need to hone it on in, because that's exactly what you would have been on. Cause what? I'm so glad, because a lot of y'all I met when I got consistent. And so if I was consistent back then, oh please, I would have had the wrong audience. Always talking about drama, always in something, always talking about something. So boom, let's just get started, because y'all know I like to chatter, blah blah. Okay, so first things first, I'm always scared my hair isn't wet enough, and then I take the foam rollers out, and then it's always something. So let me show you what my foam rollers look like. I don't know if y'all remember when my hair was purple, but I wasn't really posting when my hair was purple. So this is what my foam rollers look like. They got purple dye on them. Yeah, that was like right when I cut my hair. I did this when my hair was longer too, and it wasn't cute. And when it was short, it was giving Marilyn Monroe vibes. So we're gonna get started. I got a couple sizes. You know, I like to mix and match sizes, but I don't know. I'm gonna ask y'all your advice, because finally I'm live, so I can actually ask y'all's advice. Because sometimes I'll be like, should I do this? And then I'm talking to the camera to myself, and I'm like, okay, let's get a grip. All right, so what sizes do we have? I think we have these 3 sizes. Now, I do have to use all of them, because I don't have like enough to just do 2 on each thingy. But because they got the big one, huge one, Now, keep in mind, I feel like these curls can last a week with my products. So, but I'm taking them out Tuesday. I have to wash my hair Thursday because I have to film content for the relaunch, which is literally the day after. And I don't know like what the schedule for the week is. So the curls are going to be in 3 days. So I can do this, although I don't want to. I could do this or I could do this. I haven't put foam rollers in my hair in so long. I'm thinking this is gonna go for the back ones. All the hair in the back of my head, I always, not all of it, but the bottom row, I always put small little curly curls. So, but let me just, this is like, I'm gonna just do it. I haven't done this in so long. I'm trying to remember how to do it. Like what? This is usually how my hair tutorials go. So 3 or 2. It's the front. Dang, my hair's a lot longer. Let me think. Oh my gosh. Do I need to look up a tutorial? Do you? 2. Ooh, thank you. Almost messed around. What? I'm about to watch one of my tutorials. No lie. Because, let me see. 2. We'll try this one. I don't think I like to roll it from here. But I'm like, how did I used to do this? Like, what the heck? But you know what I like about these? Is that when you roll them, oh no, let me put it back here. I can already see the henna getting on there. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm so nervous. Okay, let me be honest with you, Joy. I have no idea. When I do my hair tutorials, I just freestyle. Like, this is really what I'll do. I'll just put the hair rollers in, and then they just come out. I'm like, okay, this is it. So I know I do have to crap. Okay, I just messed up the whole braid. Give me 2 seconds. But that's the issue. Most of the time I don't really know. I don't have anything in my head. Like I don't say to myself like, oh, I'm gonna go for this time. I just do it. Let me see. I gotta put this back down because it came forward. I really want to push it back even more. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know, this braid looks weird. I know, I'm sorry. You usually always have the answer, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm just gonna do it. Honestly, I'm just gonna do it. I remember when I did it because I did a tutorial on my hair on my page already. But I'm trying to think, like, it did not look, it was good when my hair was shorter. Now my hair is getting a lot longer. So I'm like, no, I don't think 2 will be too small. I think 2 would hold a curl very well because it's smaller. But towards the back, I'm definitely gonna probably do 3. I want the front to look just a little bit different. So let me just see. This is usually how I do it. Well, foam rollers, I don't have any opinion on. I think they look cute. They're a old school look. They're like a, honey, I'm home, or like a, hey, blah, blah. I don't know. I'm just talking. Okay, boom. Y'all see? And boom. At some point, I'm going to have to, yeah, I'm going to do 2 into 3 because I want the front to really, really do something more than nothing. Some of them, but the thing is, it's like, I got a lot of hair on my head and then you put a whole bunch of these in. and it's like you're trying to make room for it on your head. So sometimes I do have to think to myself, okay, is two good, or should I do three, or what should I do? So I'm gonna alternate. I'm gonna end up alternating in between, but I gotta make sure I can. I might even do three for the rest of these. No, it's right here. I'm gonna do two. Yeah. Dang, y'all, I haven't done, and then I didn't do YouTube Live because I was like coming on here like, it's only so much we could talk about. Yeah. Like, I know what I'm doing. It's just, now that I have y'all here, I'm like, at least y'all could let me know, like, okay, it's getting there. So yeah. Maybe I'll stay here the whole time. Maybe I'll wait and finish like half. Because I feel like it's going to take a long time. I'm not going to lie. It's going to take, well, maybe if I put some pep in my step. I love a good foam roller now that I'm like, hey, I like this. This is different. Okay. I'm going to do three in this one. I like this. Yeah. Okay. So what else? I think my next step, now that I'm learning to talk to people, is definitely going to business. What is that? Rap-a-lock. Uh-oh, what is that? Oh my gosh, that sounds different. What's rap-a-lock? Rap-a-lock, a rap-a-lock. Can you really just rap-a-lock? Oh, I gotta look that up. Is it easy or is it hard? And if you tried it, how did it go? Because that sounds really interesting. Rap-a-lock. That sounds really interesting. I'm not gonna lie. You might have got me. Like pipe cleaners without the residue. Okay. Oh, okay. When you say residue, you mean the like, you know how pipe cleaners have like the fuzzies? Is that what you're talking about? Like the fuzziness on it sometimes? Is that the residue you're talking about? Because, whew, man, let me tell you. Yes. Oh. Okay. I might get that. I might actually get that. Where do you get that? Is that like store or you found it online? Yeah, cause I don't. Rap-a-locks are pliable. Okay, I need to invest because I love pipe cleaners. It's just sometimes I feel like there's stuff in my hair. And the beauty about pipe cleaners is that I can hide it because they make the hair so coily that by the time it comes out, you don't even know where it's at. But I don't know, sometimes it's a little rocky. No ASAP. Okay. I gotta do. Yeah, I need to try something different. I love a pipe cleaner though. I really do love a pipe cleaner. So it's just, if I sat here and did pipe cleaners, oh, I think I said this already. Okay. Okay, boom. Okay. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look at it after I get off of here. Let me screenshot too. I need to screenshot. Okay, boom. Sorry. Can I screenshot? I can't even screenshot. Maybe I'll just replay the live. Am I good, y'all? Because what the heck? I'm going to just replay the live and so that when I go back and, okay, when I go back and look, then I can, what the heck? I was literally pressing the screenshot button, but okay. That was out of hand, line, and pocket. Okay. Ooh, I kind of want it over. Typical life. Yeah. Okay, if you find her Instagram, comment it, cause I'm gonna look over this live again. I can't screenshot it But I could do my own research. You don't have to go out your way, but I'll do my own research too, just in case. And get right, because that is sounds like easy. It sounds like a solution, and I love a good solution to a problem. Boom. So I think maybe I'll just do the short. I'm still recording on this camera. Let me. Once I go to this side, it'll be different. I think I'm gonna still. I'm gonna just show the results on a short. Okay. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh wow. Wait, you're being for real? Oh my. Oh yeah. You. Okay, I was like, what the heck? You got me. I'm like, bro, what the heck? I'm sitting here thinking, you got it. You got it. Oh my gosh. I'm thinking to myself, dang. You really want the hair done. Like, you're getting the hair done by any means. Dang. I'm like, dang, that is crazy. I'm sitting here this whole time laughing, like, yes, yes, please do. Please do. I would really appreciate that. I can't wait to see how your hair looks. So that you put me on. Okay, I think this is good. I'm gonna start doing 3 now. I think I'm just gonna do 3 period. Because as many as I have. No, you're funny. That's what you are. You got me. It was even the way you texted it, like, you got me. Yeah. So, how do y'all, if you guys network, how do y'all network? Because I really do need some tips because I've been trying to learn how to network. I know, like, go to events and everything like that, but what about, I don't know. I just need to do it and stop talking about it, maybe. That's what God's been telling me. Like, okay, enough talk. Okay, yeah, I can't wait to see how they look. You think they're easier than pipe cleaners? Be honest though. Cause if it's if it's easier than pipe cleaners, you sold me. You sold me quickly too. Like buy one get one vibes. Okay. Boom. I'm so excited. Oh yeah, you got me. Yeah, you got it. Okay, boom. That's all you had to say. Cause pipe cleaners, whew. I don't even think I finished the story when I said when I used to do the pipe cleaners, it would take. I remember when my hair was long. It took 8, I think 7, not 7. It couldn't have been 7 hours. It couldn't have been 7 hours, but it was long. Okay, whew. Yeah, sleeping in these, I already know. When I had my perm rods in, I slept sitting up. I knew I had to find a different way. That's why when it comes to the curls, you might get a barrel easy out of me because that's easy to sleep on. You get a braid out of me easily. But them pipe cleaners, perm rods, foam rollers, I'm like, I really do like y'all. No, I believe you though. I believe you. So I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. No lie, I'm gonna try it because anything. And I really try a lot of stuff. The only thing that I think I won't try is putting fake hair in my locks. Only because I used to do this girl's hair and she used to put fake hair in her locks. And slowly but surely, you would see that like her hair was thinning, like her locks were thinning. And it's because I could try it on myself, right? I got PTSD from the bleach already, y'all. I got PTSD. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be as honest as I could be. I really do have PTSD because every single time I get to the I think about when I decided to bleach my hair, go out of my way and bleach my hair myself, I humble myself. I say, you know what? Focus. Okay, in the back, again, I'm putting only one around because I just like doing that to the back of my hair mostly. Let me take this video. I'm gonna take the video real quick so I won't be looking at the comments, but oh crap. Every single time. There it is. But yeah, I got PTSD from after the bleaching incident. I keep it simple. The only reason why I'm like not tripping about henna is because you can't go wrong with henna. You literally can't go wrong with henna. The only way you could go wrong with henna is if you want to go wrong with henna. Like you're drying the henna, making it dry on your head. That's crazy. But henna instructions are clear, concise, beautiful. I can't with fake hair. I can't. And when I saw how her hair was, because her hair is beautiful, still very pretty, very beautiful. And she was just telling me, she's like, every single time I put in my hair, it's like something goes wrong, but it looks so pretty. It looks so pretty. It's just at what cost? You get what I'm saying? So that's why I'm more like, yeah, henna is one of them ones. I love henna. I'm so glad I started doing that because I can clearly tell the difference in my hair from when I was going through my crisis with the bleach, you know? So at some point, I am going to stop. Like, I'm feeling it's good to stop at the end of the year because by the time the year ends, my hair is going to be a lot longer. And no lie, once my hair gets to a certain point, I'm gonna actually start trimming it and trimming it every month like half an inch, you know, so it's not really, it's gonna look like it's not growing, but it is. It's just the black is growing out because I want my hair even again. I want my hair even again. I mean, I say I'm gonna do that, but in real life, I may not even do that. I'm not gonna lie. Let me stop. I may not even do that. Like, I may actually, you know, start cutting it a little bit, but every month, no. Just like a trim, just a trim because you see how all the hair is different lengths when I do it like from here, you see it's different lengths. It's just I don't like it. I don't like it. I do like it, however, when I have my first set of locks, like I got locks and cut them out, but really like before I cut my hair the first time, my hair was very layered. The front was shorter than the back. So I liked the look, and then when I cut it straight across, I loved it. I don't like blunt tips though. I don't like blunt tips locks. Like when you cut it and that how it's like straight across. I don't really like that, but I'm willing to do it. Yeah, dang, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. I shouldn't even be tripping about it in real life. It's a story. It's a story to tell. And it's something that you never know. Someone may walk up and say, hey, oh my gosh, like blah, blah, blah. My hair got bleached. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're so right. I may not even trip about it. I'm probably not going to trip about it too. because it's just a story. So I really don't want to cut it again, though. I don't want to. Yeah. No, no, I get what you're saying. I definitely get what you're saying. And I shouldn't be. Is my hair braided? Is that why this thing is not going all the way up? No, it's not. Nope, that's exactly why it's not going all the way up. Because it's freaking braided. Okay. Yeah. Only, only, I don't know. That's the thing. That's the thing. Like, I just have to wait until I get there because I'm just thinking to myself, like, oh my, every time I look in the mirror sometimes, it really, really upsets me. Like, it actually upsets me. Like, I'm thinking to myself, like, dang, you really went buck wild with the bleach. You really went buck wild with the bleach. And it was because, yeah, I was going through stuff and, blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, we really didn't have to do that. I did not have to do that. And I did, you know? And I just got to forgive myself, yes, and move on because that's what's important. Forgiving yourself and just moving on because what the heck are we about to harp on stuff for? And it's not even that, like, the situation of how, whatever was going on. It's just the fact that I did it. Like, we really, when you go through stuff, when you go through stuff and you think, and then time goes by, everything has a purpose. Time goes by, and sometimes I'll be asking God, like, okay, God, were you just trying to, were you just trying to show me that I needed to stop playing around or what was going on? But truthfully, I think the purpose was definitely having to do something with my hair care brand because that's when I really was like, okay, let's put this hair care to use. Let's put 313 by New to use. That's when I was like, because I gave it up a little bit. I gave it up just a little bit before I moved here. And I gave up. I was like, because I told you, I mean, I probably didn't tell you, but you may know I've been working on it for 2 years. 2020? When did I move out? 2020. More than 2 years. I worked on it more on myself, but I'm saying like 2 years on other people because it's one thing to work on. It's anything to work on yourself. So I've been working on it on myself for a long time, but I started really working on it on other people for like 2 years and I gave up. I kept on trying, but it was like every single time I would try, I would distract myself and be like, you know what, I need to just give this up and not do it at all. And I finally moved here and did it. And I'm happy that I did it. And I only really got serious about it when I saw the state of my hair. And I said, you know what, we're not going to buy anything. I'm going to stick to this henna, stick to this shampoo, and see. So everything has a reason. Whew. Let me braid this back here. Let's see. I'm just gonna include this in another. Should I? I really want to. If I was Atlanta, we would burn. For real. For real. And that's one thing, I think kind of holds me back a lot of the times is holding on to the past for no reason. Like, it's no reason. It's really no reason to hold on to the past, especially because it's already done. Woohoo, it's already done. But two, it's like I'm not unhappy with where I'm at. That's the thing. So if the only reason why you look back and be sad and all that stuff is because you're unhappy with what's going on right now, and it's not. Yeah, exactly. I'm practicing though. Practice makes perfect. So boom. But I can't keep beating myself up. Especially when you don't, it's like you know better, but you don't know better. You're right. Nah. You hit me with the I'm just saying nah, talk, cause you're saying something now. You're saying something. I hear you. You're funny. Yeah. That's just how it is. Like life goes on. And that is really what 313 is. You know what's funny? I got the tattoo Phil 313 right here. I didn't even know I was gonna start the hair care brand and or name it 313 by New. But oh no, I'm not about to. But I ended up naming it that because I had a dream about it and I saw it on somebody's license plate. Yeah, it's a scripture. It's like look forward to what lies ahead. Basically saying look forward to what lies ahead and don't worry about what's behind you. That's what it means. And I got the tattoo because okay, we got ourselves a okay, well versed. See, yeah, yeah, the big one, not the little one. When it comes to joy, that's a good thing, by the way. But boom, yeah, I got it tatted on me when I found out I was moving here, and I got it tatted on me when I found out I was moving here because I was like, you know, when I move here, I know like there's no looking back. Like there's no like, okay, let me just go back to Florida real quick. You know, I knew I prayed about moving here. I knew God had me move here for a reason. And as soon as I saw the verse, I was like, oh yeah. Like, and I wasn't really even locked in with God like I am now. But I would pray all the time. And I'm like, I just need to move on. Like, I just need to move on from a lot of stuff. When I move, I need to not carry any of that with me. And I saw the verse, I went and got it tatted. And then I moved here and I was like, oh, I really do want to start my hair care brand back up. And that was the thing. I wasn't going to start my hair care brand back up. I was going to start doing hair again. And I said, I'm going to start doing hair again, and then I'm going to start my hair care brand. But something, you know, when you think you're going to do something and then it's confusing. So, you know, it's not a thought from God. It was really a thought from me being selfish and thinking, you know, what's the quickest way I can make some money? You know, it really wasn't like, I knew that wasn't a thought from God because I'm like, you know, I'm gonna just do, it was just like I'm gonna just do hair like real quick, just do hair or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But something told me, that's not what you're gonna do. What you're gonna do is you're gonna get yourself a job, okay? And you're gonna wait until I tell you what to do and stop acting like you know everything. That was one thing I also learned after I moved here. So yeah, that was what it was. That was just what it was. Like, this is the lock that I conjoined. It's actually locking up, so I need to stop acting like it's not. But that was exactly what happened. And I got it was a long process because I kept on saying I really do want to start back up my hair care line, but I feel like I gotta do this first, and I gotta do this first, and I gotta do this first, when in reality, no, that's not what it was. It was, if I would have started when I first moved here, I would have fumbled it because I was so lost in the sauce, worried about everything else except for what needed to be worried about. Okay, focus on what needed to be focused on. And so God had me working, really working, and going to school and focus on things that I actually did need to hone in on and get consistent with. That is one thing. I was not consistent before I moved here. I was not one bit of consistent. Like, you couldn't, if I would work out for 3 months, and on the first day of the 4th month, I would miss a day and not go back. Ain't no going back. And beat myself up, but still do nothing about it. I would, like, y'all know, if you've been on my YouTube channel, y'all know a good Nubia post 2 2 times, and then see ya in 3 months, Nubia. I had no type of consistency. So I started like telling myself like I need to be consistent. And once I actually started being consistent in school too, and that means consistent regardless of what my emotions were telling me. Like when I got my first report card, I think it was all A's and one B that first semester, and then all A's that second semester. And I literally told myself, I'm like, I was going through so much mentally, and I still can get up and keep going. Like that's when I realized, like, okay, it's you. It's not what God put you through and this and that. No, it's you. So that's when I really got up and got about my business. And that's when things started aligning with my hair care brand. So the fact that I got it tatted on me was like a little foreshadowing, but in real life, like I always say, God is good, because Lord knows, only Lord knows, you know? And that's just the surface level stuff. I was still, focused on family, focused on everything. And yeah, so that's too much information, but I just want to share that anybody out there that thinks to themselves like, oh yeah, things aren't working out. I feel like I'm going through the motions. I don't know what to do. Put your prayer on every time. Before I even knew what a 313 by Nu was, thank you, Joy. Thank you. I really do need to. My dad always tells me, you need to tell your story. I'm like, bro, I do. I just need to be more open, period, with anybody. But regardless of if you feel like I just don't know what to do, I just, I feel like nothing's working out. Before there was even a 313, there was a Nubia who didn't even know who God was. I was praying and I would be like, man, I hope you're hearing me, you know? And it took me, yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, that's how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. Like there's gonna be a day that comes when I need to just say everything. I don't need to hold anything in. I don't need to. I know there's gonna be a day. That's why I'm like, okay, y'all are saying a lot of stuff about me needing to tell whatever story, but I'm gonna wait, because this is just the beginning. Like this is really just the beginning. So yeah. But you really know what to say, Joy. Like, you really know what to say. That's that's like really good. It's really surprising. Like, you have a really good, like, I don't know, what would you describe it when somebody, it's like, when, I don't know. It's like, when you take this take the food out the microwave. That's what I used to do when I was little. Right before it hits, right before it rings, like when it's like 1 second, that's the vibe. That vibe that is like, got it. Like hit the nail every time. That's the vibe you give, Joy. The name fits. The name really fits. No lie. So yeah, that's it. If you're sitting there like lost in the sauce, sometimes you just have to pray. I remember the one prayer. I remember the day too, because I used to be loose with the prayer, like just praying in the shower, just lollygagging and frolicking, which is nothing wrong with that. When I'm really late, like I'm really running late, and I know like, okay, Nubia, you need to pray before this day starts, I will just shower and pray. But in real life, that day, I was like giving up. I'm like, oh gosh, it's one thing after another. Like, I didn't have anybody to talk to. barely had no money. Like I was like in the process of quitting smoking. So I'm like, I'm not buying nothing that I don't got no business buying. God deliver me from that too. Okay, let's talk about it, period. Um, and I was like, I gotta just do what I gotta do. And I prayed and I said, God, you win. That's exactly what I said. I said, I was like, bro, you got it. I remember the day, man. I remember the day, man. I remember the day. Like, when I tell you he removed, that's one thing about him. He's gonna move everything out the way. He removed everything out the way. He said, you ain't gonna focus, I'm gonna make you focus. It's gonna look like some focus going on. Like that's how he works in my life. That's one thing that I can't deny. Anytime I'm lost in the sauce, it doesn't matter how bad I want to hold on to something, God's not going to let me hold. Like, I could be fighting to hold on to it. And every single time it never works. And it got to a point where I just be like, you know what? You got it. You got it. I'm like, let's just move on. Like, okay, that's cool. But that's the thing. I got in the shower that day. I said, you know what? You got it. I said, you know what? You win. I was probably like crying, but I'm like, you know what? You win. You got it. I don't know everything. Okay, you win. I don't know everything. I don't need to always be mad. I need to learn how to forgive. Like I know I'm angry. I'm like I confess, because I'm like, at this point, let me just. It was like he was calling my name, and I didn't even know it until I knew it. I was like, okay. After that, you just gotta surrender, because I'm not about to play. I'm not about to play with God. I already know how he likes to get. When it comes to me, because y'all, I am stubborn. There's still a part of me that is stubborn, and it's because, let me not even speak that into my life anymore, but I was even like bad stubborn. Like, you could tell me, oh, the stove's hot, don't touch it. And I'm like, how hot? Let me find out. Nah, that was bad. I don't know. I don't know. See, I need to get right and not left. To him I surrender all. You gotta put me on. But yeah, that was my issue. Just stubborn. Just thinking like, you know what? Maybe if I mess up 7 more times. But one thing about God, he's gonna come through and hit you with the, okay, let me step in. This is getting too far every time. Dang, bro, I need to get a pen and write this stuff down. No, because I can replay the live. So that I could do this. Oh, I need to be recording too. But the good thing about recording is that I don't need to be making no minute long for this kind of hairstyle. So I'm gonna just really do it real quick and just turn on the camera. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna listen. I love finding like people recommending songs to me. A lot of the songs on my playlist, my dad sent me. So, and then one time I think I fell asleep listening to some songs, and then I would wake up in the middle and I'll be like, oh, I like this song, and then save it. Gospel songs. But yeah, that's just how my life works. Like, God knows me. He knows how I like to move and how I like to think I can do everything by myself and think that I know everything. And if I don't know everything, then I'm trying to figure out everything. It's like, it's pointless. It's sad. It's not what I need to be doing. Not leaning on my own understanding. And what I do know it's because God showed me it every time. His glory, I'm gonna give him his glory every time. Yeah, I need to cook more too. I know that's off topic, but I do need to cook more. Yeah. Yeah, like just being stubborn. I'm thinking about, and I know I shouldn't be thinking about this, but I'm thinking about when I have a kid, that's why I need to get that out my soul. That stubbornness. Okay, so lately I've been really on salmon. Like I've always loved salmon, but lately I've really been on salmon. Bad. Like I love salmon, mashed potatoes. I just ate some leftovers. It was salmon and some yellow rice, like lemon honey glazed salmon, which it was like all right. I think because I cooked it and I was like really just being lazy with the cooking. I was being real lazy with the cooking. So it was all right. But yeah, I like stuff like that. I'm trying to think what else. Um, no, they make easy recipes. See, and I remember, I know exactly what you're talking about, what channel you're talking about. I just forget because I feel like I'll go on Instagram and on my business account, they show me a bunch of cooking videos now. Like that's all they show me almost. Yeah. Easy ones though. You said, did I already ask that, didn't I? Okay, yeah. Maybe that's what I need to lock into because I love good food and I'm so sick of eating out like Chick-fil-A, all that. I'm getting over it. Like I'm almost kind of over it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really over it. Yeah. I'm gonna do food at home. That's the vibe from now on. That is the vibe. Cooking, I be cooking like lately. I've been cooking every 2 weeks. Okay, yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I've been cooking like every not Tuesday, every 2 weeks. And it's been okay. It's been good. My first time I uploaded the YouTube video was the like when I was actually making something that's different. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna look those up. I'm gonna look those up and invest some time and spend some money on groceries. But I um I just get sick of eating out. And then you spend the money on eating out and it's like it's a lot. It's a lot. I started really honing in on my expenses. And I'm like, I'm doing too much of the eating out for no reason when I could really get right. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely replay this live and look at these messages because you're putting me on right now. Thank you so much, Joy. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to see. I'll do this because I feel like the back I'm gonna do a lot of threes. Yeah. It's good. I actually do. It's therapeutic. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. See, I'm sitting here complaining. You cook 5 days a week. Dang. Wow. And when you cook, do you find that you have leftovers or are you the kind like you like to cook just enough and then for the like cuz that's how my mom was. When we were little, she would cook like 5 days a week. And I think I can't remember a time when we had leftovers because for a while, I couldn't even fathom the thought of eating leftovers. And I think maybe that's why. But like I would get seconds, thirds. I think we would eat it all up. Um, but I just can't I can't remember a night when she didn't cook. I'm trying to think. And so when I think of that, I'm like, okay, Nubia. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that is like a dream. That is a dream. I will never, like, ever take advantage of a home cooked meal. Anytime my mom's like, oh, I'm gonna cook this, and I'm over there, oh, please, please, I'll wait in the kitchen. How's everything going? Okay, you need anything? You need any salt? You need any? Cause, whew, ain't nothing like a home cooked meal. A home cooked meal, like, there's nothing that comes close. I don't care how many 5-star restaurants I visit. Mmm, I like shrimp. See, I like shrimp too. Yeah, I like shrimp. That's probably like the only seafood that I see, like salmon, shrimp. Um, I did have crabs for the first time this year, but I do like crab, like cracking the crab leg. I do like crabs a little bit, but I do like crabs in the mac and cheese. Like crab and mac and cheese, I like that. Yeah, nothing like it's literally nothing compared to a home cooked meal. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what anybody says. Like nothing compares to it. You can't. Oh, you make seafood boils. I'm about to cry. Said you make seafood boils. Your hands are blessed. Your hands are blessed and will continue to be blessed, okay? That is a blessing. Because sometimes what gets me is that you could season too much, but you can't take away the seasoning. I mean, yeah, you can't take away the seasoning. Like you could season too little and, add more. But the worst thing is you cook a meal and you realize like, oh, I really over seasoned this. Like this is actually over seasoned. I'll be looking in the hidden camera like, oh, I really just messed this meal up. Wow, this is awesome. That's how I be feeling. But it's learning. But yeah, eating out, frozen meals. Now, if I'm really tired, like it's a long day, because I have night classes sometimes. If it's a long day, oh, nothing to get a frozen meal. Nothing. Nothing to pop that one in the oven. But other than that, whew, y'all. I'm trying to get this right on the scalp, and I actually just need to relax and not try to do that. Let me see. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to stay on here for, I'm gonna say like, I might just stay on here the whole time. No lie. I just need to speed it up and stop playing. Let me see about these. I could use these, but I think this is worst case scenario. Yeah, this is worst case scenario. Freeze them. You should cook leftovers and freeze them for those days. Okay. That's not the first time I heard that. So how long is too long for leftovers? Frozen leftovers, how do they just, because I feel like when you freeze something, it's not too much aging it's gonna do. So that's how you really roll with that. Or is there like, it's been frozen for this amount of days, let's go ahead and get it out. How do you roll with that? Okay. Yeah. Is soup filling? The soup, like, yeah, that might be your next venture. a cooking channel, because the way I would tune in, you couldn't tell me a chef by the time I'm done watching your recipes. Ooh. Oh, okay. You're true to this, not new to this. Okay. You're true to this. This ain't nothing new. Okay. Cornbread? Dang, man. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm like, dang, man, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah, yeah. I should have put my phone on Do Not Disturb, but realistically, nobody really calls me, but you just never know. Yes, okay. You do not play. I could already tell. You do not play. Once you said the cornbread, I was like, oh, okay. I was like, she don't just be like just throwing anything. You cook. Okay. See? What? You do not play 1 bit, 2 bits, 3 bits, 4. Not at all. I could already tell. Let me record this too. Cause okay. I need to I need to dry this. I'm probably gonna sit under the dryer. I've been only doing cool air because I don't like doing hot air. Bro, you're hilarious. You are hilarious. Oh my gosh. I know you don't play. It's in the vernacular. Cause what? Let me just put this like this. This is okay. Yeah. Whew, y'all. I tell you, this is what goes behind these videos. That's not, you're right. It's cold. And that's my thing. It's cold, like 30 degrees when I wake up. I get it. Wintertime, blah, blah, blah. I don't know why I keep on acting like the winter is new. Like it's new. Like it just arrived. It just came out. But sometimes I'm just thinking to myself, no way I wake up. When I was getting ready for church this morning, I'm like, oh, I'm just throwing a quick 1-2 sweater, easy peasy, lemon squeeze. Man, I checked out weather app. Thing said 30 degrees. I said, okay. Let me grab my jacket. Thank you. These, I need to get some. It was too cold. Too cold. But I think I'm getting used to it. That's the good thing. I'm getting used to it. I'm getting very, very used to it. It's just, I'm literally counting down the days. That's the thing. I'm getting used to it, but then I get my hopes up because I'm like, oh my gosh, look, it says blah blah blah. It says it's only gonna be, 70. Some, I mean, 70, that's a stretch, but like, yep, like 69, 65. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so great. Like, this is gonna be awesome. And then I go in, I'm like, okay, we're getting towards some warmth, but I like the spring weather. Like, I like it's cool. Not too hot, not too cold. So I'm sitting here, I'm waiting. I'm like, whew, what? Like, what are we about to do? And then you wake up and you're like 30. Oh, we're not even close. We're not even close to talking about some can't wait for the winter. I mean, can't wait for the spring. I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and put this jacket on. Anytime if it's over 65, I'm not putting on no big jacket, nothing like that. My body has gotten used to it. Like, when I'm in Florida now, I be like, whew, how do y'all do this? It's hot. But when I'm in Atlanta, it's like okay, I'm home. My body's used to this. You know? So, but it's been getting out of hand, line, and pocket. I'm not gonna lie, it's been getting a little out of hand, line, and pocket. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. A lot of it, actually. Yeah. You know when it's windy? You know it's windy when you're walking and the tears start coming. That'll quickly turn a good day to bad. No, I'm playing. Not really. But still, it's dramatic. It's really dramatic for me to be walking and I got tears in my eyes. That's dramatic. That's too much for me. That's over. Overly over. I don't even play like that. I don't really like playing like that. It just hits you right in your face. I blink. I'm like, okay, I'm about to quickly go into this building real quick before the tears fall, and then the tears fall. And I be wearing mascara too. And then I gotta go in the mirror and check out my mascara. But yeah. Well, the winter don't be no joke. I remember not last year, but 2 years ago, the pool in my apartment froze. That was the first time I ever seen that happen with my own eyes. I was like, oh. Yeah. The good thing is my classes aren't like all over, so I don't have to do too much. That's the good thing. But last semester, I had a 15-minute walk, and I told myself, I literally told, like, I would talk, like, not even myself. I talked to God. I said, God, I know it's not going to be like this. I know you got to just be putting me through this right now just to see if I'm really about my business. And I'm about my business. I'm going to go to class. I'm not going to be late just because it's cold, you know. So I did my due diligence. And now the walk is like less than 5 minutes. But when it was cold, I'm walking 15 minutes to class. Man, I almost said, you know what, trade school, that doesn't sound too bad right now. That's what it was given. Welding vibes, like, it's nothing. Which, I mean, welding is hard. But still, I bet you I'll be in that same building and not freezing my behind. It looks like we're not almost done, but this is about to go by a lot quicker than y'all probably are thinking. So bear with me. You gotta bear with me. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Baby, it's the same role. I'm struggling with. This is the same roll. I had some leftovers recently, but I need to figure out what I'm gonna have for dinner. You gotta bear with me, baby, just man, sleeping in these. You got to bear with me. Cause sleeping in these is gonna be a whole nother story. Okay. We're almost done. I keep on saying that, but how much do we got left? Okay, let me separate these. Let me show y'all what the setup is looking like. Just let the dog out and thought we'd been transported to and then the dogs be living their life. Oh my gosh, they're really enjoying it. I know they love it. They love a good cold weather. I'm like, dang. They love, like, it doesn't matter what the weather is. As long as it's not too cold or too hot, they're good. I'm like a sensitive weather person. Let me see. You need to go out there. You need to go out there. Why are you playing? You need to go out there. What? Come on now. Don't ruin the fun. Come on. You gotta be a good sport. Like, what? Exactly. If I had a dog, my dog's talking about, woof, woof, come outside, woof, woof. I'm gonna be like, give me your fur first. Let's switch real quick so you can see why I'm not really, you could stay out there, but I don't know, dogs are definitely, they definitely know what they're doing. I cannot wait to get a pet. Like, I can wait, but I'm more excited because I really want a cat. Like, that's what I really want, is a cat. I know that's a little off, but I would love a cat. I had bunnies before, like 6, and that was because they told me the bunny was a male. So they put the bunny with the males, and you can only guess because the bunny wasn't neutered or whatever the term is, that the bunny had 5 other bunnies. So I had 6 bunnies. And I just thought to myself, me and my mom, when that happened, we were like, stuff like that will only happen to you, Nubia. Like, that's like something that will only happen to me. Like, why? Of all things. Mom was like, you need to come home. I'm like, why? He's like, because your bunny just had 5 bunnies. I was like, oh. I was not knowing. I remember that day too. I was working out. And I'm like, why is she getting on me? What? 6 bunnies. And they were the cutest things ever. I gave them away though, because they chew at everything. They chew everything. They chew at everything. They don't care about you telling them don't chew anything. They don't care about what you're talking about. and they're not really trying to hear anything that you're saying, unless they are, unless they want you to pet them. I went through like 2 Apple Watch chargers, 2 computer chargers. No, bunnies. I have bunnies. 2 computer chargers. I was like, okay, y'all got it. Please. But we were moving, and the problem was this house was way different. So my mom was like real skeptical about it, and I was real skeptical about it because I just didn't want to, 5 bunnies, that was gonna be a cage situation, and that no bunny deserves to just be in a cage all day and night. Like, I get, you're going out, you need to watch the house a little more. What happened? Bunnies are sweet. No, the wild bunnies, no. Y'all can have the wild bunnies. Them wild ones, those are the ones that, yeah, nah. I wouldn't pick up a wild bunny if, oh, dang. One thing about a brother, man, I love my brothers. But bro, the way brothers do, brothers are different. Brothers are so different. Like, I love my brothers. They're just different. They're just very different. They're different in their own way. That's as good as I could put it. Because what? Like, why would they do that, bro? Oh my gosh. Brothers are hilarious. My brother now, we're like basically, I mean, we're born a year and a half apart, but still, we're like twins. Not like we look like twins, but we're like twins. And he's the little brother, but low key he's the big brother. Like, when your brother's like getting older, he gives me big brother vibes now. Like, I come to him for advice. He's just different. So he would be petty, but he lost the pettiness in him. Like, he's real mature, got his sense of humor, of course, that never goes, but he's real mature. He's the big little brother. That's what I call it. He's a little brother, but he's way taller than me, and his mindset is a lot different. Sometimes I still be acting a little childish, okay? Just a little childish. But my brother, he's like very mature. Okay, wow, that's all right. I really want to see this through, and I'm gonna see it through, because there's no point of not showing y'all. I want to like show everybody the progress of how it goes, even if they skip through this, so that they could at least see. Okay. Come on now. Oof. Yeah. Are they near each other in age? Your brothers, are they near each other in age? Or they just act like that? That's just them. Brothers just they're like, they love you though. That's the thing. They love you, And it's just like, oh wow, they love you. But the way they show it is their own way. And then you get mad and they're like, what are you mad for? It's like, okay, please let's not act stupid. But that was when my brother was younger though. Now he's totally different, but still. They got their own way. He still has his own way. Exactly. It's always love. And me, that was my issue too. Like, I would think to myself, like, what the heck are you acting like that? Like, don't act like that. When in reality, it's just love. It's love. It's really how they show love. I used to get so upset. I know. And now I'm like, now I'm the one that plays a little too much. And he's the one that's like, he'll play too much, but he's gonna get serious. He's gonna get serious. He's gonna give me my advice. You know, he doesn't quote unquote need advice, but he's gonna give me advice. That's just him though. He's kind of always been like that though. Yeah. I got a little sister, and I got a lot of siblings now, but my little sister, her birthday's 2 weeks from mine, but we're 9 years apart. And boy, when I tell you, love me, my little sister. Love me, my little sister. But it's literally like talking to me when I was younger. And I did not want to hear. And honestly, because she grew up around all of us. When you're younger and you grow up around older kids, you're mature. Like, you mature a lot faster just off the fact of you're seeing everybody speak the English language. You're seeing everybody move how they move. You're learning a lot faster. So she was always mature. But boy, her mouth thought I was bad. Man. But that's the thing, it's not because she's just trying to be rude. It's just she's just not the person that's gonna be sitting there not saying how it is. Like, she's not the I like the outfit, but I feel like, no, she's the girl, please take that off. She's gonna make sure you never wear that again. That's how she is. She's you asked for my opinion, like, and you know what? You got it. I really did. I did ask for your opinion. So you definitely got it. That's how she is. So I learned that about her, and I love her for it because everybody needs, yes, we both are. I'm November 22nd, so I'm cusp, like I'm the first day, but she's 2 weeks after me. She's December, so that's the thing. Oh wow, bro, that is so funny. You want to know something? There's this one of my friends at my school that I met too. Like, he's real big on, yes, dang, end of year, end of cheer. But he's like, we talk about God too a lot, it, like, just really comfortable just talking to each other about it. And he's December 14th. So what the heck? I'm just meeting a lot of people, and I just feel like I'm aligning very well. That's a good thing for me, But yeah, so she's like, says it exactly how it is. That's it. It's no guessing. It's no guessing. It's not like, how sometimes someone will say something, you're like, are you sure? No, she said what she said. She said what she said. It's no need to wonder. That's how she is. And I love her for it every single time. Because one thing I don't like is somebody that you gotta tiptoe around like, hey, when you said that, did you mean that? It's like, no, she said what she said, and she meant it. Yup, every single time. And that's the thing, like, every single time. And then the thing, because I noticed that, is we will hold it in too. We'll hold it in if you're not worth it, but at the same time, after a while, I'm not holding it in. I'll hold it in for a little bit, and then it's kaboom. It's kaboom. It's whatever. Like, there's no gray area. That's the problem too. There's no gray area. There's no like, okay, we could do this, but we could do it this way. It's up and it's stuck. Good luck. Like, every time. So that's that. But let me see. I could actually just start using these. I'm not gonna stop using these. Okay. Whew. I know, isn't that funny? That is so funny, you know? But I think that's good. That's like good that your birthday is December 18th. I gotta remember that too. That is so funny. What are the freaking odds? That is so funny. Yep. Wow. Whew. I know exactly. You can always tell, man. You can always tell, bruh. And that's when the person and that's the thing. Exactly. Like, the loving hard, but the problem, I think, is that we love so hard that we know we may love too hard, and our feelings get hurt when it's not given back the way that we want. Yeah, like, will if it's like, whenever I do something for somebody, or I'm just like going out my way being nice, of course I don't expect anything back, right? And now I'm learning that some things every time, okay, better know him immediately. But when I feel like somebody's trying to do too much, like, you go out your way for somebody and they think like, oh, now she's being nice to me, now I can manipulate her, I get my feelings hurt. So I'm like, you know what, let me just shut down for 2 days and just let me just keep my kindness to myself. Like, that was me for a while. Okay, I'm like, you know what, I'm not about to nice, please, good luck. Nice? Who? That used to be me. Who's gonna be nice? Oh, okay. Cause dang, you're reading my mind. That's so true. In silence. And you know what? That's one thing I dislike though, is because I know, that's me, but I dislike it because it's like we are real until it's not appreciated, and then, or we're either real when you really know us, or we're real at the beginning, and when we figure out that is not appreciated, we just stop being real. And when you're messing with someone like that, like you're friends with them or something like that, then, because when I'm on the other shoe or other foot with another Sagittarius, I'm like, yeah, like, I'm feeling like there's a disconnect now, and I'm just at the age where I'm not about to ask you nothing. If you can't tell me what's going on, you can't tell me what's going on. And then I'll turn around and do the same thing. And they'll be like, you're acting like this. Da, da, da. I'm like, really? Yeah. So we're the dish it, but I gotta be honest. We're the dish it, but can't really take it too much. Like, we dish it, but we like, sometimes we can't really take it too much. I'm always gonna point out the goods and the bads, but that's one thing. It's like, we'll hit you with the, Why should I be answering your text like duh, like I be busy, and then don't let somebody don't answer my text? What? You're busy? Okay, be busy for life. That's the problem. I had to get right on out of that. Cause what? Easily. Quick to be like, okay, you ain't gotta worry about me. If you thought you did, you don't. No worries. Not like that, yeah. What? Everybody, what? Be busy. Busy, okay? Because the TV ain't gonna watch itself. You feel me? So, the TV ain't gonna watch itself. That's so funny. Yeah. That is so funny. Let me see. Okay. Almost done. Look how much we got left. Look how much we got left. Ooh. Bruh. I try. I love, like, my sister literally does stuff like that. Like, I'm busy. I'm like, oh, what are you doing? I'm like, I'll hit her with the, what are you doing? She's like, yeah, I'm busy. I'm like, busy doing what? Oh yeah, I gotta build this Lego set. I'm like, get on the phone with me. Talk on the phone with me, sister. Okay. I got the softest spot for my family. All of them. The softest spot. People would be surprised. The softest spot. I do not play, okay, at all. I don't play. I don't like to play behind them. And this is not that every time. But especially when it comes to my younger siblings, because I got 3 younger siblings, especially when it comes behind them, oh no, I'm not about to play. Nah, not in a million, kabillion years. Especially, like, I don't know. Because my older siblings, they're going to carry their weight. I've seen them carry their weight every single time. You know, they were around before me carrying their weight. Okay, they taught me how to carry my weight. But my younger siblings, I'd be like, she said what to you? Okay. I may be in Atlanta, but I love a good flight. I love a good travel. I love a good travel every time when it comes to my siblings. You said what? Okay. Big on defend you in public, correct you in private. Big on that when it comes to my siblings. Every time. I love them. I really do love them. I'm same way with my parents too. Cause now my parents are getting vagina school and confront. Oh wow, you're the only girl. Oh, that is so cute. What? What? Because at the least they know, like, somebody's going to pull up. If you, like, okay, this is the person that if you mess with her, like her sister or somebody might pull up. Maybe I could beat the sister up, maybe I can't, but at least, like, they know, like, if something goes down, because my parents, they're gonna keep the peace. They're grown, they're getting up there in age, they're gonna keep the peace. Okay, there was a time, when parents are young, they're willing to go off, they're willing to do this. My parents, they keep the peace. They are, aging. Thank God I got this white cast on my lip. Let me get this off. I hate when that happens. Y'all know when that happens when you get the white cast on the lip? Let me get this off. I'm starting to wonder why that happens. I feel like it's humidity. My God. But that's my parents. They keep the peace. And so now I'm like, nah. Oh no, you know when you got like, you know when you have lip gloss or what's that thing called? Vaseline or something on your lips, and then you get a white cast? It's like a line. I hate that. I feel so embarrassed. And you know, I noticed it only happens when it's humid. So I think because I just literally just washed my hair before I got on live. I think because I just washed my hair, that's probably why it did that. And I've been sitting in the bathroom and it may be a little humid, even though I turn my fan on still. That's probably why. I hate that so much. I feel it's so embarrassing when you're looking in the mirror after you just got done being all up in somebody's face, and then you look at your lips and you're like, oh, okay. Like, and that's the thing too. It's Vaseline. That's what I just put on my lips. Excuse me, Vaseline. So yeah, but sometimes it's lip gloss. I thought it was just humidity. I thought it was because of the humidity. But and that's what I hate too. You know what I hate? When there's something on your face, or like you may have a booger in your eye, or like a white cast around your lips, and you could be hanging out with your best friend. And I mean, are they really your best friend? You're all up in their face. They don't say not one thing about the white cast around your lip. I cannot stand that. I cannot stand that. I cannot stand that. I cannot stand that. Like, if I got something on me, tell me. I remember this guy was walking, and I was walking to class, and no, I think I was getting off from class, and he still had like the tag on his jeans, and not like how usually people have it, like where it's an accessory, it's like a cute one too. No, it was generally like he didn't mean to have it on his jeans. And so I stopped him. It was not nothing serious. I didn't make a big deal. I was just like, hey, and I was just like, get this off. And so he got it off. A stranger will do that for you, but a friend will literally watch you have a white cast on your lip and not say a word. I can't do that. Like, if I notice something on my face after I hang out with my friend, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna take note of that. I'm gonna put that in my back pocket. You really didn't tell me what was going on and what I was looking like, so you might have just got demoted. Cause I don't play like that. I wouldn't want my friend going out looking sad, looking, tired vibes. Okay. I started this at 4. We are on 2 hours and 28 minutes. God is good. What? But that's the thing. Like, we're friends. Like, if you got a white cast on your lip, why the heck would I want you to walk around looking like that? Be real. And why the heck would you want me walking around looking like that? Now I feel like you hate me. Yeah, what the heck? Now I feel like you actually don't like me. Like, this is just like there's a different agenda going on. Because no, if something's messed up, yeah, I don't even blame you for that. I don't even blame you for that. Because you're talking about if I didn't tell you when you had it, but why would you tell me when I have it? Because we're not the same and I'm cut from a different cloth, and I'm not gonna have you walking around looking anything like Boo Boo the Fool. That's just how it goes when you're with a friend. There's no Boo Boo the Fools at all. Okay? It's people who like literally will not tell you anything, And then let me count how many I have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. These are all going in one. This will go in one. This will go in one. I need. Okay. I can't do that. I can't. I don't care who you are. I don't care what it is. If you tell me something's on my face, I can. That's like a sign that you're not a hater because you're not willing to let me walk around looking like I'm crazy. Oh no. No. I was just counting how many I had left. Towards the back, I'm putting more. Like, I mean, I've been doing 3 basically. Some of the locks are so thin that I did 4, but I rarely did 4. And I think I did one really big one that I kind of wish I could find and take out. Like I used one of the really big rollers that I wish I could find right now. Like I really wish I could find it in my hair. Yeah, I can't even, I don't know where it's at, but yeah, friends like that, I can't. I'm gonna have to do what I did with my perm rods. Perm rods. Yeah, it was perm rods. I literally like went to bed sitting up. I can't even worry about if I'm gonna be able to sleep or not. I just gotta do it. That's what's sad, but it's sad, but I'm gonna just do it because I want the look. I want the look. Like, I want the look. So you gotta do what you gotta do for the look. So that's what I'm about to do. I don't know how I'm gonna sleep though. Cause if I could sleep like face down on the pillow, I would. I wish I could. And just like breathe out of my ears or something like that. I wish I could. Because that's exactly how I would sleep. But we'll see. I should be fine, but we're gonna see. I will update you for sure on how that goes. Cause I wish I could. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's some people who are really like shoot, I wish I could. Like, I really wish I could just go to sleep. Sitting up. Cause what? And then I do try to go to sleep sitting up, though. I do. I mean, go to sleep facing down. That's what I'm saying. If life was so easy that all I had to do was head to the barbershop, what? Please. Ugh, barbershop? I'll be making vlogs going to the barbershop. That would be that. Get my quick fade. But no, that's probably a big pet peeve too. I don't care who you are. If you got a booger in your nose, I might hit you with one of these. I might hit you with one of these. I'm not gonna say, you got a booger. No, I'm not childish. But I'm gonna definitely let you know. Yes. What? People with freeforms just be vibing. Just vibing, just chilling, relaxing. Relaxing all cool, then shooting some b-ball outside of the school. And a couple of guys, they were up to no good. But yeah. I appreciate people who are real, and anybody who can't be real, no lie, you gotta go. Like, and that's a test though. That's literally a test. I might even like that might be a test though. Like I walk out with something on me that's off, and see if who says it around me, cause not about to play. Not today, not yesterday, not the day after. And not by the hair on my chinny chin chin either. Okay, one. I got. Oh wow! I did not realize I had this one right here. Whew. Not we're on FaceTime. Not we're on FaceTime, Joy. I feel like, are we on FaceTime right now? We might be on FaceTime. Like, don't worry. I'm gonna be off here in a little bit, and yeah. Call on him. Call on him. Okay. Cause that's what I need to do. Cause this semester is testing me, Joy. It's testing me. Okay. Quite literally and figuratively. Testing me. I don't know if the answer is A or B at this point. Cause the way I got, okay, let me be honest. So I have corporate finance, marketing management, managing people in orgs, and BCom, which is business communication. I don't know why I said the abbreviation. That corporate finance alone, got it. Got it. Folks don't even do 2 plus 2 anymore. They don't even do, like, I can't remember the last time somebody said exactly. Let me pick you back up because I can't remember the last time somebody said something behind a math problem that I just understood off rip and just kept my life moving. I can't remember the last time. Like, it's really getting me because wait, okay, what does CPA stand for? You know me. I'm a little lost in the sauce. So what does CPA stand for? I'm trying to think what it could stand for. Let me see. Waiting for it. Oh, wow. A lot of people in my class, when they were asked, they said they wanted to do that. Is that really hard? Is it hard, or you think it's basically like corporate finance? But you probably use Excel a lot, don't you? Or are you more like you're bringing out your calculator, you're not about to play? That's what I wonder. Cause you are an angel. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. Excel is a superpower. I don't use it for math, but I use it to organize everything. It's just like before I used to be like, what the heck do we need Excel for? Come on now. I'm not excelling in nothing behind Excel, but honestly, anyone that can do anything, accounting, finance, you have a gift. Okay? You have a gift and you didn't waste it. Cause what? I'd be looking at the numbers like, please change them numbers. I'd be asking my teacher nicely, like, please. Please. I don't know. It's because marketing is under the business school at my school. So I think that's why, because it's under the business, it may be just a requirement, because some people they go to school for marketing, but they may end up doing something way different. Like they may end up doing like CPA, they may end up doing just something different. You know how like you get the degree, and I gotta turn around because I'm recording me doing this, so I'm just gonna record the back. But you get a degree and then you end up doing something way different. That they may just be preparing people to just be business, like just be doing business stuff. That's what I'm thinking. Because most of my classes are about marketing management, communicating as like somebody that does business and things like that. So that's what I'm thinking. But I don't know for sure. I think it's cool. It's just a little difficult. And I just need to study more. That's it. That's what I'm realizing too. Because I used to be praying so much. And I'm like, you're praying for help, but you're not even doing the work to do the extra study sessions and get in groups and stuff. So I really do need to actually study more and figure that out, because she doesn't let us use Excel on the quizzes. We got to use our financial calculators, which I don't mind. I think the financial calculators are actually cool, but it's a little hard. Just a little. Yes. And then it starts out medium difficulty, then it just gets harder. It doesn't start out easy. It doesn't start out slow. We have homework every day of the week except for Saturday night and Sunday night. So thanks for I'd be telling my teacher, thank you for the 2 nights of no homework. I feel like I'm in high school. That's what it brought me back to, because I'm like, usually classes, okay, it's all due on Sunday, get it in. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm really trying. I really do need lock in, because the way I took this, I took the exam, man. When I knew it was over when I typed in a whole bunch of stuff in my calculator, and I still wasn't getting any. It was multiple choice. I wasn't getting any answer. I said, you know what? This is what I deserve, because I didn't study how I needed to. Gone ahead, closed the packet up. Just submitted to the teacher. I said, you know what? It's in God's hands. Okay? But I bet y'all study the next time, because I'm not about to play. Okay? Yeah, I have to look into that. I really do have to look into that. It was just a little rocky at first with the tutors, because at first there were no tutors. And isn't that crazy? I feel like it's because it's such a hard subject that people really, they may not even know what to say. It's like I don't think it's either of those. It's like the ones they make graphing calculators as well. Sorry, I'm getting this highlight, but they make graphing calculators as well. I don't know if it's Texas Instruments. But I know Shawty, when she handed out them tests, it was a couple people cheating, but I'm too scary. I'm too scared to even do that. If I could, I probably would, but I'm too scary. I'm just too scary. Man, Shawty handed out those packets and didn't look up once. I know. But it's just, I'm telling you. I'm going to figure it out, though, because there's people that I know, finally, now that I'm talking to people, I'm noticing the ones that know stuff and the people that, they're learning, and I'm the people that's still learning. So there's people that really know their stuff, and I'm just going to get right with them, because I can't. It's only so much I'm willing to go with not knowing things. You push through, though. That's the thing. You push through. Because the fact that you're doing that now, it's always the ones that end up they're like, oh, the accounting classes are taking me out. And then why did I forget a whole 3? Thank you for still talking to me, because I was really about to end this and just keep on going. But, ooh, God is good, okay? Because I did not want to use one of these. What are the odds? Okay, boom. So it's always the people that hit you with the, oh my gosh, accounting classes. So it was taking you out, but you probably did so good. That's the thing. Those are the ones that be like, man, then they come out with the B minimum, and they're like, oh. What? And I don't even blame you one bit, because, bro, the way I sit in that class and I say, I don't know why you're doing what you're doing, but I'm gonna just do whatever you do. Like, that's how I look at the teacher. I'm like, I don't know why you're adding all that together, but I'm going to just do what you do. Okay, let me get this last part for this. Boom, spray some of this. You're gonna love this formula. This new formula. When I give you some of this, because it's definitely like a You're funny. You are so funny. It's definitely like a, what's that thing called? Like, I'm spraying it on my hair, but it's definitely something for growth, like actual growth. Because the ingredients, and you'll see once you get the ingredients, but it's specifically for growth. And yeah, so I spray it mostly on my scalp. I love it so much that I don't want to use it all. Like I could, I can always make more, but still, I don't want to use it all. So yeah, I cannot wait for you to try that. I cannot wait for you to try. Okay, so that's it. Joy, thank you so much for sticking with me, because without you, I'm telling you, you are like, really, you have no idea how helpful you are and how much you helped me with this live today as well. All the stuff we talked about, I'm gonna go up in the chat after I'm done on here and just review the chat to look at some of the stuff you recommended me. And I don't know if you DM'd me anything, but I'm gonna check that out too. Other than that, I cannot wait for February 23rd, and I am so thankful for you just sharing your time with me for real and putting me on and giving me encouraging words, of course. Like, you have no idea. You probably have a million people who feel that way about you, because for real, you're not one of them. Like, you're not just any old anybody. You feel me? So yeah. I'm going to catch you later, though. And for anybody else who is going to watch this later or is watching this later, I'm going to do a poll on my Instagram. I'm going to do a poll on my YouTube community post of where I should take these out, whether on shorts or on live again early in the morning. Yes, of course. You have a wonderful evening, Joy. And thank you. You have no idea. Thank you, because the way this took a long time, it took way longer than I thought it would. But yeah, so I will catch you guys later. Thank you so much for watching, okay? Much love. God is good always. And thank you, of course. Yes, blessing. God bless you too. Love you. Okay, bye, y'all. Okay, wait. I'm talking about bye, y'all. I don't even know how to end.